What's up, everybody? It's Omega from Omega's Gaming. Back at it again with another video. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. We're actually going to do a product review. I've been getting some questions on the kind of mouse I use for my MMOs and things like that. So we're going to kind of go over the mouse that I use, why I use it. We're using the Corsair Scimitar, if that's how you pronounce it. It's probably not. But this is the mouse that I like to use. As you can see, I have it. All right, I'm not just posting it up there. It's really good. I use it for ESO. I even use it for non-MMO games like Fallout 4 and different things like that. It's just so much easier to have buttons on the side. This is kind of the layout of it here on the screen, and it's extremely easy to change anything that you want to change on this and set it up your way. For example, if we go into here and we want to add like a new action, you want to remap this key. So say you want to do number 7. So you're literally just going to come to the picture, click 7, it populates in here. You're going to go down to here, and we're not going to macro because macroing is for bitches. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go remap key. Now, this is going to ask what type of key you want, mouse button, different things like that. So you're just going to leave it. You're not going to mess with the type of key, but you're going to go to numbers and symbols. So if 7, you want to be number 7, you just click on 7. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, G7 is remapped as key 7. That's it. Shouldn't have to change any keystrokes or anything like that. Just leave it on typing keys. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And you can do all 12. This actually comes with 12. A lot of them come with like 4, 5, or 6. But this comes with 12 different keys. One of the features, that's one of the features that made me buy this. One of the other features is that if you look here where the numbers are at, they actually slide up and back, and on the bottom there's a little tool that comes with it. It's like an Allen wrench, and you're able to slide the numbers forward and back depending on the size of your hand, and it fits any hand size, because even if, say, you needed it all the way to the front but you still can't reach everything and you only use 6 buttons, you could just use the last 6, because you can make 7 button 1, 8 button 2, all of that, and it's not difficult, and you can change all of this. Also, the price, I think it's about, right now, it's on sale for around $75. I've seen it anywhere maybe up to like $90, but most places sell it for about $70. I know Amazon does. Price-wise, it's really good. Functionality, it's really good. Very easy to set up your keys. I mean, it takes a couple seconds to set it up. You literally click on it and change what you want it to be right down here. And you just go to remapping, because you're not launching. I mean, you can launch applications from here, set timers, macro, do text, different things like that. But you're basically just remapping this key to be number 1. Or, I mean, you can remap them to function keys. I mean, whatever you want to map it to. Like, you can change this to whatever. You can make it Q, so that if the game that you're using, you use Q a lot, or you need to use L and you can't stretch that far, it just makes it so much easier, especially with MMOs with like fast-paced PvP, and when you start getting into like end game trials or raids or different things like that. And it's really good for first-person shooters too, which I'll get into why it's good for first-person shooters in a minute. So your lighting effects, it has lights in the front. Your keypad lights up, and then there's a light right here that also lights up. Okay, and you're able to change it to whatever you want, and you can actually change the speed of how fast the colors switch. So I usually put mine on like medium. But so if you want to add, you can just click on here in the front zone. You can go here to like color shift, color pulse, static colors. If you want to do a static color, you just choose. So say our front, which is this right here should be the scroll zone. So the front, say we want to change that to red. So that's going to give this area and our keys red. Okay. Say we want to change the scroll zone to blue. Well, why is it not changing everything? Let's see. We'll do blue. That's odd. Maybe you have to do it one color at a time. So let's do that, because I usually just leave it on rainbow. So we'll do red. We'll go ahead and leave that there. And then we'll add another color to it. And we'll do the front. But we will change that to blue. Okay. So then we'll add another one. And let's see, static, static, static. We'll also make this static. Okay. Side zone, where these are at, we'll go green. Add another one. Change it to here. Static color. And then the logo on the back. And then we will change that to orange. So now we have our blue in the front, the scroll zone I forgot to do, which I'll change that in a second. So add another one. Do the scroll zone. You know what? We'll just leave it on rainbow. So your front's going to be blue. Scroll will change to rainbow. We've got green here and orange on the back. So basically, you just have to create each section for it and choose a color. So there will be 4 sections because there's 4 different things you can change, and you're just going to change it. If you just want everything to be rainbow, you just can click on here and like go back to. I mean, you can shut it on, off, different things like that. Like you can turn this blue off if you didn't want to see the blue anymore, and you can kind of customize this as it goes here, and it actively changes like instantly on here. So like you see, everything here is green. Okay, the blue in the front, the wheel should change colors eventually. So everything is just, I mean, you can look down at your hand and see if you like what it's doing. So still really easy to customize. Even when I forgot how to do it, it was super easy to remember and figure out, just adding and changing the colors. So DPI, if you don't know what DPI is basically like your dots per inch on your screen. So it's like how reactive your mouse is. So if you are doing a first-person shooter, having a high DPI is better because you're able to turn that up or down to your liking, and that'll choose your scrolling and how fast you're able to turn on people, move up and down, like seek out targets, different things like that. So this is on the high end of the DPIs. It goes up to 12,000. So if you see this area right here, you have red, white, green, yellow, teal, and then like an aqua. And it says like default to sniper. So it starts off here on the red, and you can change these however you want to change them. This selector right here shows you what it's on. Now, when I was saying that there was a different colored light, you see the white light that's shining on the inside? Okay, that's white. Now, in relation to here, so if I turn it up by clicking this button here, you see on the screen that it turned to green, and it turned to green here as well. Same thing. Yellow, teal, and then to go to aqua, you have to switch it around. But you can select through these different colors on how you want to do it. Okay, and when you set, so slow, can't do it. Okay, I like it on the white, and I have that set at 1500. When you go to 12 and like barely move it, like I can barely even control it. It's so high. So it just set to your preference, and then you can move these up and down. So like say red is going to be what you play most of your games on. You set it to what feels good, you know, for like an MMO or something like that, and then you can set this to Maybe when you're going to use a sniper, you know, put all the way up here for your 360 no scope, quick scopes, things like that. When you're just, submachine gun, assault rifle. I mean, you can set all of these up for what feels good for you. And then you're literally just clicking, just under the scroll, it has the DPI selectors. And you're just going to click up and down to show you. It'll have an indicator, and then it's just whichever one is your preference. And you can also change these colors here too, like how it's red. They have like the custom that you can change and start, whatever colors you want to do. And this is just the basic, and it's not something that I really messed with. I wasn't too worried about it. And then this also has like your standard like X and Y, and this kind of lets you know like where they're originally at, because I haven't changed any of these settings. I pretty much leave them the way they were stock, and I just kind of felt which one was the right one for me. And I've gotten used to this area here. So most games, even first-person shooters, I just use the 1500. But I know there's some people who like to play on really high settings. So when you come to your performance too, you can also change like high, low, medium performance. I always put it on high. Pointer speed for enhanced pointer precision, I leave that on the medium, because then you're going to be changing your DPI as well. So there's so many things that you can customize, and like I have it set on default here, but then I mean, like say you want to create a new one, you can just click on here, create it, and put like Call of Duty. And then you have all of your Call of Duty setups here, and then you can put like Elder Scrolls Online, Destiny, and then however the game feels to you, if you're that into how you control your characters and such, you're able to select all of that, and you have them saved. So like on my actions, like this is my saved for Elder Scrolls Online, and then I just set my game up accordingly. So this is the really cool program that comes with it. As soon as you plug this into your PC, it's going to download this program that you can go to. There's areas down on the bottom to where if you need to get to customer service, different things like that, you're able to just, it's a one-click away, like get to Twitter, customer service, Facebook, and then the Corsair.com for whenever there's downloads and updates. And the updates are super easy. You literally go to downloads. It's like customer service downloads, and then gaming mouse, and it'll have a picture of your mouse. And then you just click update, and that's all you need to do. I'm planning on getting, some of these keyboards and different things like that, because here you have the keyboard where you can change all the actions on your keyboard. If you use the the Void wireless headset, you can change all the colors and blinking lights. Same thing with your mouse pad, you can change everything. But right now I'm just using this as my main mouse that I use, and it works really good on everything. And it takes a little bit to get used to on the buttons if you haven't used an MMO mouse before. But because of how this works and the performance that you get out of it for the price, it's pretty fantastic, to tell you the truth. But hopefully you guys check this mouse out. If you look down in the description, there will be a link to Amazon for you guys to pick this up if it's something that you choose to do. I'm partnering up with Amazon, so I'll be, anything that I review, I'll throw links in there for you guys to go check it out. Whether it's game discounts or crowns for ESO, new games that are coming out, things like that. I'll have all of those that I can set up for you guys at the end of the video. So if you're interested in this mouse, go ahead and click on the link below and check it out on Amazon. I think it's on sale for like $75 right now, and it's definitely worth the money. I bought this, and I bought a couple for some friends that needed MMO mouses, and they'll never go back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.